What's up, guys? Platinum Waiter here. Um, Today is a very different video. This is a video that I have wanted to do, to make for a very long time. Um, I just, I just didn't put in the work to do it. But now that I've started making content, the barrier to making a video has definitely lowered. Um, and so here we are. So I just wanted to go over my favorite scene in anime. Like, this is number one by far. There are a lot of really good scenes. But this scene I have internalized and like integrated into my like life philosophy. So this is definitely the most impactful scene on me personally, right? So I don't know if this will get out of my audience, whatever, but just kind of keep that in mind. So for context, right? Oh, there's also going to be really big spoilers for Attack on Titan. So if you don't want those, click off now. But honestly, in my opinion, even if you know the spoiler, this will not spoil the whole series for you. So for context, right? The Beast Titan is raining down rocks on the soldiers, right? On the scout regiment. And Erwin's only solution is to run a suicide charge to distract the Beast Titan so that Levi can kind of do his thing and take out the Beast Titan. And what I really like about Erwin, he's definitely top 5 favorite characters of all time now. Top 3, it's not even close. What I respect the most about Erwin is despite his hyper-focus on getting results, trying to find the truth, and the pile of bodies that he built up, he is willing to lead by example. In fact, in a scene before this, he said that the scouts would not do this unless he was in front, and he totally accepted that. And he knew fully well that he probably wouldn't make it to the basement to find the truth of the world, which he literally sacrificed his life's mission to ensure the survival and like betterment of humanity, which in my opinion is just like very noble. I respect him a lot for that, and if Erwin was real, I would die in real life for him. So, I don't know, it's a little silly, but like, I'm sure that there are people in real life that like, are like him, so I would probably die for them. So, it's a little intense, but I mean, that's just how it is, right? I just like to tell things how it is. So, that's like the context for this scene, right? And so, I'm going over the sub version. The video that I like doesn't have the same shots. Excellent audio. In fact, the English dub version is a very, very good adaptation. And in fact, even though, subtle things like the voice crack of Erwin on different places and stuff, it's still present, which I really respect. That they even like thought to adapt something like that. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. But like, it's little things like that that really make an adaptation great. And honestly, the dub, really, really good one. So I think we're just gonna go like shot by shot, and then I'll just like kind of spill my thoughts, right? So right here, everyone's kind of devastated, just like what the fuck's happening. And Erwin just drops the news like, yo, we're gonna do a suicide charge, right? And, well, obviously, someone's gonna puke, right? So yeah, Erwin has identified waiting there is just not gonna do anything, right? You need to move forward. So, suicide charge, right? And here we got Flock. Up until now, right? Flock has just been the, he's just been like the resident, like, um, what's the word? He's quick to run, right? And so immediately he just starts calling out Erwin, just like, yo, are you like telling us we're gonna die? And Erwin, like the chat he is just like, yeah. And, back and forth, just trying to understand Erwin, just like, yeah, might as well die, right? And then now Flock is just like, okay, then we'll just disobey orders. Doesn't matter if we just die, right? It's all meaningless. And here's the linchpin. Erwin acknowledges it. Because he is right. Flock is fully right. Right? It is all meaningless. When you really think about it, especially, like, this is a nihilism train of thought. Like, all life is meaningless, right? And then you can go doom or pill and just be like, oh, this is terrible, whatever. Or you could go, like, opposite, where it's just like, okay, well, if life is meaningless, then that means that I can just, do what I want, right? Doesn't matter in the end. And that's kind of like the train of thought that I'm subscribing to. And Erwin just acknowledges that. And then Flock is just like, wait, what? I didn't see you do that. Yeah, it is all meaningless, right? Like, at the end of the day, everyone dies. So, like, no matter what, everyone's gonna die. It's inevitable, right? Death, taxes, and then the last thing. I forgot the three things that are inevitable, right? Like, at the end of the day, you die, right? So, make do with what you have. And, Erwin's just like, yeah. Just physically, yeah. Like, everyone gets rid of my rocks. But, does that mean that life is meaningless? Well, if you subscribe to the nihilism train of thought like I do, yeah, it is. But you can still make meaning. Was there any meaning in our being born, right? Well, obviously, Erwin says yes. I also say yes, right? But then Erwin turns it to the fallen comrades, right? How do they remember? And the extension is, how do we remember all the people that died before us? Or all the people that laid the path before us, right? Were their lives meaningless? Absolutely not. And this right here, he just goes into it. And Daisuke Ono, I think that's his name. He also voices Jotaro in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Excellent job. He did an excellent job in this speech. But yeah, it's us. It's us the living, right? That gives meaning to the people that came before us, right? Whether they're alive or dead, right? So, in that sense, life is not meaningless. And in that sense, the people that came before us, their lives weren't meaningless, right? And I've really taken that to heart. And I love how it goes between the crowd and Erwin. Yeah, there's still a little just like, oh, fuck, I can't believe they're about to do this, right? But the more that the scene goes on, you're starting to see that they're getting convinced. The person that threw up, she's standing up now. Yeah, it's us the living that remember the people that came before us, right? And, the soldiers will die trusting that the people that follow after them will find meaning in their lives. And that's, I think, a component of faith, but I think that the faith is definitely well placed. I mean, like, human beings, right? If someone comes to the same conclusion as Erwin did here, as many people have, there's a lot of people on Earth, I mean, that's just, it's inevitable, right? I mean, almost, I guess. And then here, the guy next to Flock is just like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm going. And even Flock is just like, you know what? He has a point. And even in an earlier shot, you see that Flock goes. He's the resident, wimp, but he's going. And And also, by the way, he's one of the only ones that survive, and his personality completely 180s. Like, like, this scene is insane, man. This scene is super insane. And then, that's it. We're going full. We're full sending, right? And this line here, that's the sole method in which we can rebel against this cruel world. That also resonates really hard with me, because the world is cruel. There is a lot of love and compassion, but I think at the end of the day, the cruel indifference of the world exists. You can ignore it all you want, but for me, I want to acknowledge it, right? Like, we have morality, we have, higher thinking power, right? But, like, the world is very cruel, you know? Just when you just like look at nature, right? When you look at certain stuff around our environment, right? I mean, we eat meat. That's pretty cruel, right? Like, I mean, I'm not a vegetarian. I don't plan on being one, but like that's one that we all just accept, right? I mean, that's our biggest. That's my first biggest example, honestly. But like, there's a lot of things that just happen. There's a lot of injustice in the world, right? That goes unpunished or unaddressed. The world is cruel. Yes, there's love and compassion. There's a lot of good things. It's two sides of the same coin. But the world is cruel. And the way that we can rebel against that is by doing what we want, by doing good, by being loving, by being compassionate, right? We can offset the cruelty as humans, right? Obviously, only one person can do so much, but as long as in your circle you try to do your best, I think that's a life well lived. So anyway, let's keep going. And this is it. My soldier's rage. Erwin in the front. He's going. That's it. Full send, bro. And then, it happens, right? Like, you get bodied. Erwin gets bodied too. He gets hit by a stray rock. And here's the thing. In this video, it just goes to the end, the end screen, right? So Erwin just seems surprised, right? in the next episode, he immediately locks in. He just like locks in. Like they just do this for like cliffhanger effect, but immediately he just locks in. And it's just like, you know what? I knew this would happen. We go. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. Right? And like, he's just so cool. So, yeah, that's kind of my thing. Hopefully you're able to understand my philosophy, my worldview a little bit more. I would like to deep dive into this. Excellent cinematography, excellent like soundtrack. Maybe I might do another video where I just do a deep dive. Just like analyze the whole scene in like 30 to 60 minutes, But I just wanted to just put this out there in the world. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoy. I guess sometimes I'll do videos like this, but it's mainly going to be Pokemon content. So if you can check out the second place World Championships video, get it to 100 views, that would be awesome. Maybe 5 likes, that seems reasonable. So, if we can get there, that would be a dream. So, thank you guys for watching, really appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys next time.